Hi friends! Today I wanted to quickly, I don't know how quickly it's gonna be because these books have gotten pretty chunky, but flip through my journals for 2020. I don't even know what to say about this year, so I'm just gonna jump into it and talk about what I did, I don't know, in these journals. This is kind of the setup that I had for most of the year until it got to like fat and chunky, but I had my Hobonichi weeks in here with a traveler's notebook insert, and this cover is adorable. It's from the Planner Society and I love it. I've had it for a few years and I love all the pockets. They keep stamps and like shipping and little stickers, and all of the pockets are handy, and I like this size. I think it's bigger than a traveler's notebook, so yeah. And this planner charm from Etsy from a few years ago, but this is what I was using until my books kind of got too fat, and then it wasn't really practical. This is really kind of big and bulky, so I eventually took my planner out, and this is a little insert that I just kind of started in March when everything kind of happened. I thought I would have a little insert to document the world changing. Like, the world stopped. It was crazy. So I just added some stickers to the front. These are from my shop and these are from Night Crimes. He makes these super cute clothes and does tattoos. I have the same tattoo as the sweater. So I just put some of my favorite stickers on the front cover, and on the inside some ephemera. So yeah, this was March 2021 when stuff kind of all happened. I was like, what the fuck is happening? And I was just trying to process what was happening, so I was doing lots of lists. I eventually went in and added some like ephemera, little makeup, and fortune cookies. Whenever there's blank spots, I just go back in and fill it with cute stuff. Journaling, I was trying to journal about everything that was happening because it felt like so life-changing, but eventually it all just kind of turned into mush, and I was just like smoking a lot and online shopping, and I don't know, I kind of stopped journaling. I went back in and did like this pretty page, and maybe I can still use this for journaling. All of these journaling spots, I don't know, it's kind of hard when you put your journals on the internet, just because I want to censor what I put on the internet, but I don't want to censor myself in my journals. So that's why there's just a lot of ephemera. Like cute little cards, a bunch of fortune cookies, a matchbook from a bar that we wanted to buy like before the pandemic, a bunch of little stuff in here. I got some free candy, so I put the candy wrappers in here. I just taped them in, and now they're pockets, so there's journals inside of the pockets. And this one has, okay, well, it's stuck. Oh, there we go. This was like left on my door. Kind of cute, kind of weird. More earth, less plastic. Recycle. Cute. So I just put it in here. And this is like a little gratitude journal. Like, they're so thin, and these are from Hobonichi, the same as the planner. I think they're about the same size. They're meant to supplement these books. But yeah, I covered it with some of my stickers, my sticker sheet. And it was mainly just to do a lot of like watercolor art and stuff in, but I figured I should do some journaling, so I did a gratitude like prompt list, and yeah, it still needs to kind of be filled out. I was mainly just doing it for the art. I think it's about full though. like I said, I can go back in and do more journaling on these pages. I really like this one. I just don't always like to put my word vomit, brain dump journaling out on the internet. Not that there's like anything top secret or confidential. Well, here's a blank page. Ooh, this one's cool. Yeah, so lots of watercolor and like black and white and pretty colors and a little bit of journaling. I like these small little journals. They're good for traveling. That's what I used the other ones for. Put these back in this little pocket here because they're like so thin and little. Okay, there we go, perfect. Under here, I just, like I said, taped these candy wrappers in here and just a bunch of ephemera. I don't know, it reminds me of my like Smashbook days where I would just like fill the journals till they were like about to pop. But hey, that's my journaling style, I guess. Some postcards or packaging from Christmas gifts and my sticker from when I voted. This one also has another little journal in it. This one was the one that I took traveling with me because it would just fit in like a little pencil pouch with a few pens and some washi tape, and I could take it traveling. So I think this was Reno, Boise, Sun Valley, Winnemucca. Yeah, this was just kind of fun. Snacks and dogs, my favorite things, especially like when you're traveling. We went to Disney last Christmas, and yeah, this book did not get filled out very much, but there's still room. Yeah, this is just kind of how my journals progress. I work on a bunch at a time. I feel like this one's just about done. I'm not gonna mess with it. And I wanted to kind of flip through it since it is the end of the year. This was from a road trip to Idaho. So some like map scraps. I did this probably when I got back. Brochures and like maps, just cut them apart and use the pictures that I want. This is a print from my HP Sprocket little photo printer. Yeah, just kind of putting in some more photos that we took and pictures from old maps and old brochures, magazines, any ephemera that you collect like on your trip. It was so different traveling this year. I have more pages. We went back for Labor Day, so I kind of want to do another spread here for Labor Day. Oh, these are clipped together because there's some word vomit journaling under there. I'll just go like that. More little business card packaging. As a small business like Etsy owner, I just love like the little handwritten notes that come with other small business, from other small business orders. Little notes from my friends and like happy mail that I've received, invitations and gifts and like notes. Everything just kind of gets tipped in here. And I don't do much journaling. I don't know. When I do, it's like word vomit. I don't usually do much pretty journaling, especially just about like random things. Look at this dream coupe. So beautiful. And a mermaid. Some mermaid stickers from my shop. Little cards and gifts and just little things that kind of, I don't know, reminded me of the good things this year. Little like happy mail. Little cards. I don't know. I just like to keep what would otherwise be like trash or junk and put it in a journal. Map scraps. Some pictures. This is from our wine club. There's some delicious wine. Some stickers and some decoration like around all of my memory pieces. Ephemera pieces. This is a card from like my investment or my bank or whatever, but I just thought it was still pretty, so I covered up the little bank name and put it in here. Some printables from a Merry Mixed Media course that James did, and some like cute little Christmassy things, some decorations. I just like to fill up mainly with memories and pictures or like little pieces of whatever are ways to like trigger memories for me, and not always journaling in my journals. So yeah, I drew this a few years ago. I just eventually found a home for it back here, and there she is. There's that thick little journal for 2020. It is good to kind of look back on it and see the year. It was an interesting one. So I didn't really have much plans throughout the year, but I had a planner. This is the Hobonichi Weeks, and it's so cute. I love it. It's like checkered mint ribbons. It like reminds me of my phone. Like, I just like black and white. These are stickers from my shop, so that's why they're everywhere. And I just kind of like slid it in the front. I would change out the different stickers depending, like whenever I got like a new sticker, I just kind of change it out and switch it up. Change it out and switch it up. I really like these holographic ones. Yeah, holographic mushroom. And here we go. I guess we'll just jump right into it. Added some more stickers from my shop and fortune cookies. Tracking posts, like social media posts. I haven't been tracking the last few months, but tracking different things. I haven't been keeping up with it. Monthly planning. These boxes are like really kind of too small for me, so I did try and use it, but then social isolation hit, and like I can like see when it started and then nothing. So I just used these pages kind of after the fact for planning out different like habits and routines. We're supposed to go on a cruise. That didn't happen, of course. And then doing just some art on these blank pages. Here's to 2021, right? Let's hope it's a better year to us. And the planner starts end of November 2019, but I don't know, I bought it a little bit early, so I started in October, and I just drew my own weekly spreads in the back notes section. I went in and added some stickers and have like a little fold out routine that I just kind of like keep open and see, oh, it's Monday, I should be doing cleaning. Doing some workout. So this was nice for the first half of the year. And yeah, I just drew my weekly spreads out in the back of the book. Just copying the same style that's in the planner. So October, like I said, I was started in October, Halloween, November. Still drawing kind of my own pages. We went to Idaho, I think for the first time. Yeah, and kind of fell in love with Idaho. More little like map scraps and stickers. I love these vellum stickers from In Love Art's shop. They're so pretty, and I just really like them on like in these journals, on these paper, because the paper in this planner is like really thin also. So that is the end of the weekly pages that I planned out. Then the planner like actually started. After this I just have notes and stuff. I'll go to that. But this is where the planner like actually started. I think it was Thanksgiving, so I did kind of a natural whatever theme. And this planner is just set up so that there's horizontal like little day boxes, and then there's just blank on this side, so you can have your day specific tasks like holidays or appointments. Oh, this is Christmas, and we went on a road trip, and we went to Disneyland, which was so exciting. This was like still 2019. This was before 2020, I guess. Before everything happened, we were able to go to Disneyland, and I enjoyed it way more than I thought. So it's just nice to have like these memories in here. Yeah, even if there's like a lot of blank spots, I'll just go back in and add stickers and washi tape and any ephemera or anything from my life. I realized after all this, because I used to track like my work and all of the different things that we would do, trips, girls trips and adventures, you know, in the before times. I would track like day specific tasks on these little daily boxes, and then like to-do lists, and then just kind of go in and decorate. A lot of these pages were decorated on my like live stream over on Patreon every Monday, just kind of setting up the week, setting up the planner. Little sticker from when I voted, washi tape, some doodles. I don't know, depending on the week is the effort. And there was a steep decline in effort a little bit after, you know, isolation, and the days just became so monotonous. And yeah, so I kind of, you know, stopped using my planner for a while. I went back in and did this like at a later date. It was just kind of doing an oracle reading every morning and just writing about it. So I went back in and kind of tried to use it a little bit, but I didn't really have any plans, like still tracking holidays and doing oracle memory kind of planning and journaling, and just having it kind of all in one, because I don't need a planner specifically just for like to-do lists and the occasional appointment, because I do really utilize my phone calendar, and reminders and apps are just like super helpful. So I do like having my actual calendar synced between all my devices. That really works for me, and I figured that I should just use my planner as more of a memory keeper and like journal, art journal, all in one. So that was kind of a good thing that came out of this year, even if it was an interesting year. Around my birthday, you know, I got a little bit more motivated to, you know, get my shit together. And I'm like, I'm turning 28. I should, you know, be a functioning adult. We'll see how that goes. So I kind of got back into using my planner a little bit, and then the Hobonichi release is also kind of around this time, so it gets you like hyped up for the new year. So I was, yeah, determined to use this, and after my birthday I figured that I should just use it as like a memory keeper and something to, you know, kind of get me out of the funk of all of this, all of these blank pages. Like normally they would make me feel so guilty, but this year, you know, we're cutting ourselves some slack, and you know, that was the reality of it. Like nothing was happening, nothing happened this year. It was humbling, and you know, it taught me a lot. So this one was kind of fun. It was another trip to Idaho, so there was like a lot of open space because we were on a road trip, So not much like planning and stuff got done, so I went back in and used like lots of stickers. And I really kind of fell in love with red this year. I added this red little tassel on the bookmark, and I added this like red little tag sticking out here, red little playing cards. I don't know, I just really enjoyed using red this year, and it definitely influenced the purchase of my planner for next year. Like red and blue and red. Just feeling the color red. I like it. It's very inspiring. Another print from my sprocket and some vintage stamp. Decorating. Lots of sticker vomit. I feel that's like an easy way to fill up space. And of course washi tape. I love washi tape. But stickers are just kind of a good way to fill up the space quickly, because I like to have the planner be pretty functional for the most part, and then I'll go back in and add stickers kind of towards the end of the week or whenever there's like any blank space. These are my stickers from my sticker sheet. That must have been when they arrived. Halloween. Oh my gosh, voting. Crazy. And then I actually got to see family, which was amazing, and you know, such a blessing, something we took for granted. So got to see one of the newest members of our family, and I wanted to remember that in my journal. And I don't usually do much with photos on my phone anyways, so it kind of made me want to do more memory planning. So I printed out more photos. This was my boyfriend's birthday. I did a big old chalk wall for him. Little, yeah, shopping lists and notes. Going back into quarantine, little sushi stickers. I don't know, trying to get a little bit more like artsy and creative. After I added these pictures, I was like, I'm kind of back into it. Like I want to use this as a memory keeping, memory planner, art journal, whatever. I'm not gonna label it, I'm just gonna go for it. Christmas, our internet was out, so not, yeah, much got done. This week was a mess. Look at that. Christmas lists, but you know, that's the stress of the holidays, I guess. Fortune cookies, we got Butcher Box, awesome. It was a stressful week, and you can just see that from all of this. Let's just turn the page. And this is like a little bit better, a little bit more artsy. I was like, this week is nuts. Let's not do something like that again. So I went in with watercolor and doodled. It's nice. I like it. And these are like the last weeks. This was last week, which was rough. I don't know. It was just Christmas week. So I feel like I said that about this whole year. It was rough. But we had to take Honey to the vet, so a bunch of notes on that, and blah. This is this week. Today is what? I don't know, one of these days. It's almost New Year's, it's almost 2021. I just went in and did some like sketch, stencil, whatever. I've already moved into my new planner, which I already showed. I already have a setup video on this. I'm already welcoming in the new vibes of 2021. So yeah, this is my new planner setup. I'll have that video for y'all if you want to check it out. But I've already moved in here. We've moved on. And we're back at the notes section. So let me skip over all of those weekly layouts that I just drew in here and go to the actual notes section. I really like having these like blank pages in the back. I filled it up with some like Patreon lists. This was the challenge that we hosted over on Instagram last year, which we did again this year, which was fun to see like to see it from both years. It's a tradition now. Just some block letter and watercolor ombre. These are the watercolor brush pens from Color It, and they're really fun to use in these journals, and that's how I do kind of these like ombre effects, because when I find that when I'm all turned around use like watercolor and stuff, like it's just a little bit more messy, and you can tell that it warps the paper a little bit more. So those watercolor brush pens, I feel like you just have a little bit more control, almost like a marker, but I like them. Big ol' band of washi tape. Our tickets from Disneyland, which, yeah, looking back at stuff now, was so awesome, and it was my first experience with Star Wars, going into the Galaxy's Edge park. Like, I don't even think I had seen Star Wars at this point, and I was like, this is so cool. So I had like way more fun than I thought, and it's a good memory just to keep our little tickets in there. January favorites, I tried to do like monthly favorites or like a monthly check-in, stuff like that. Keep a list of places like sushi restaurants that we went to. Unfortunately, like not that many. This was my February favorites, just kind of I don't know, cutesy book list. So I'm pretty proud of how many books I read or listened to on audiobook. Audiobook is like a game changer for me. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's pretty good. I'm impressed, considering last year I probably didn't read any books. Like, I can't just sit down and read. So audiobooks and podcasts are awesome. I'm pretty proud of myself. I definitely need to make a books list for my new journal, for the new year. A lot of this is just kind of like random notes and memory keeping. I would just like flip to a random page and write something or slap a sticker and then go back in and decorate it. So garden notes. I printed off a picture using my HP sprocket of this persimmon that grew on the tree that looked like a Lorax. So wild. This picture makes me happy, so I wanted to add it. More like little notes and journaling. August favorites. Another little picture. Sometimes the HP sprocket like prints multiple, so I had a few of these birthday pictures from my boyfriend's chalk wall that I made for him. I added it in here around these Simpsons stickers that I've had for years. They're my favorite. I love Simpsons, and I've had a dog named Millhouse, so I love it. This is one of my favorite pages because it's like actually visiting my friends and like seeing people and socializing this year. So yeah, and this was beautiful. We went to a like country drive-in concert. This guy was gorgeous. I got to see my girlfriends, and we had a witch's wine night up in the mountains, which was also a blast. So I love it. Being able to like flip through these journals is so special, and I like adding pictures, and I want to kind of do more with my photos because they just sit on my phone. So I printed these out. A new tattoo that I got 2 tattoos this year, which was nice. This sun and a flower, and they both match like my girlfriend, like matching tattoos. I love it. And then the next day we went up to the mountains and we saw some snow, which was kind of nice. I think this was like November 11/22. That's why I think it's important to like date your pages, even if it's like just a sketch or something. Like just write a date or write a note next to it. Here's December favorites. Yeah, I love Christmas. This is like my favorite time of the year. That's very sad, putting away my Christmas decorations currently. These are more from the Mary Mixed Media course from James Luke Burke. It's like a little printable of his Whoville characters. They're so cute. So I printed them out and added them in here because the pen that I used on this page bled through. So I just stuck these in here because they're so cute. Yeah, and I drew these and did these watercolors. This was from the course. It says character candy canes, and then this is just a little cute little Grinch. I love the Grinch, he's so cute. And that's about it. That like brings us to Christmas. Now there's a few little notes back here. I don't know, just kind of random garden notes and drawings. Usually in the back of the book, I don't know, so random. Etsy, stickers, watercolor, notes, fortune cookies, just kind of random. I really liked these back note pages. Usually I like designate a pen testing page in the back of the book also. Yeah, we lost our dog. And we lost a chicken too, like a good chicken, Sylvia. So they're in my journal. The final notice guy, they got the axe. Oh, it was a rough year. And yeah, I think I just kind of covered some of these informational pages. Another HP photo print and some map scraps and some stickers from our trip from Idaho. Yeah. These pages are kind of fun to look at. I did cover some of them because I don't read Japanese, so I would just cover them with stickers and doodles. And like I said, these are my favorite stickers from In Love Art's shop. They're vellum and they're so pretty. Yeah. And I really like using watercolor in this journal. And like I said, blue and red, black and white. I love it. I also have my like contact info in the very back in case this book is ever lost or stolen, somebody can return it. And yeah, in the back I would usually keep stamps and like shipping stuff, but I've already moved it into my new journal, so I've just got some random bits. And I really do like this page keeper. I think this is for the larger book, but it still works for the weeks, just to kind of keep your page, or now in this case keep the book closed. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this year and journaling. I did do like a little bit of mixed media and random kind of stuff in these art journals. Where's the butterfly? There it is. I don't know, super random stuff. So I still have these art journals that I'm working on, but my goal for the new year is to just do like all the art and fill up all the journals, do all the creativity. A lot of my creativity went towards like gardening and less towards like arts and crafts and arts. But for the new year, I really want to, you know, get focused back on journaling and art and gardening, which I hope to share a little bit more on my channel. I'm not sure if you guys would like that or if I should put it somewhere else, but for today's video, I just wanted to share a little bit of my journaling that I did last year. And considering it was such a cluster of a year, I'm happy with it, and it is good to like look back on. I'm ready to archive these years and move on to the next. So if you guys haven't watched that video, I will link it, but this is just my new kind of planning set up for the new year. One of my mini journals that I hope to fill. So thank y'all for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a wonderful new year, and until I see y'all in the next video, stay creative.